Hi everybody, it's Joni here at Joni's Journals. And for all of you who decided, let's start that again. For all of you who watched my last video where we created this lovely little folio, and I showed you this little folio, and you decided to come back anyway, thank you. I showed you in my last video how to create this lovely little folio that I saw Margaret at Seven Plaza create. And it turned out to be such a bumbly mess that I almost didn't want to post it, but I posted it anyway. And I'm hoping that you learned how to make one of these. It's a little fold-up folio that has a Velcro closure. And yes, if you watched the last video, you will notice that I did add a grommet. It has a little grommet so that you can, if you want to, hang this up on your wall and store all sorts of things in it, okay? The video was a bit of a mess and sort of all over the place, but it was fun. You'll get a couple of giggles out of it. So yeah, I just wanted to thank all of you who came back anyway. Oh my goodness gracious, it's been one of those days. What we are going to do today, or this time around, you may be seeing this the same day. Ta-da! I have created the cover for and put the signatures into my Arty Arty journal. And there's all of our signatures that you have seen before. And this is the cover. It is created, the center section of it is a file folder over which I have layered 110-pound cardstock and layered over that with black cardstock. And then I decorated it with 65-pound cardstock for this little section here using the pages from the kit. This is the spine. It's 3 signatures. And this is the back. And I have added metal corners, okay, to help keep it a little bit more stable because I was layering a lot of paper. And so this may just keep the corners from peeling back a little. So what we are going to do is we are going to decorate the inside of the journal cover. Let me just give you the dimensions of the cover. The cover itself is 6 3/4 inches high by 5 1/4 inches wide. So what I've done to cover the inside is I've taken my other favorite page out of the kit and I have cut this down to, and I wrote the measurements on the back. That's the way the day is going. Each of these is 4 3/4 inches wide by 6 1/4 inches high. So what we are going to do is we are going to center these pieces onto the insides of our cover, and we're just going to glue them down. We are also going to decorate the outside of the cover with a couple of pieces of ephemera that I decided to cut out of the kit. But before I went too far with the cover, I just wanted to bring you guys along and have you decorate the inside of it with me. So yeah, it's been a bumbly day for me. I didn't get to make a video yesterday, which was Saturday, because I had to go for blood tests, and then I had to do some shopping, and then I had to do some cooking, and we had a birthday party for my younger cousin. So yeah, the day just kind of went along without me being able to get any time to make a video, because of course I also had to make her a homemade birthday card. And so that took me a little while, probably about an hour. I used some die cuts and a pre-cut card, same as the card. Ooh, that looks kind of cool together. I didn't even realize that those were going to be side by side. I used the pre-cut card like we used when we made the Valentine's cards together. And I do want you to know that the original Valentine's cards, one was given to my husband and one was given to my daughter for Valentine's Day. So there's the front inside cover, and now let's do the back. You can see maybe I sealed the edges here with a little bit of washi tape to give it a little bit more strength. And yeah, so that was how my day went yesterday. And then today I decided to do the video creating the folio. And not only did my camera keep cutting out, so it's a super edited video. I think it's going to be 4 separate segments that I had to edit together to make the one video. I don't know. Somebody does not like me up there. And the weather is crummy, and so, yeah, so that's just the way today went. But I hope you guys are doing well. I do want to send out love and hugs to my friend Dave Flynn. He is Dash of Dave. He lost his mommy this week. And yeah, that's just a bit sad for everyone. I know I lost my mom a little over 5 years ago now. And yeah, it's tough when you have to see your parents just pass away and think about the finality of things. But there we go. So now we have the inside of the front cover done and the inside of the back cover done. And I'm sure we're going to be adding some pockets and stuff to it. But what I did want to do is I wanted to show you, these are the 2 little pieces of ephemera that we're going to be adding to, oops, if I can get a hold of it, the front of the cover. And they are in the kit. And one is a little jar holding some paint brushes, okay, and the other is a paint palette with a paintbrush on it. I just figured those would look kind of cute, considering that I used this color, I don't know what you would call it, like a color blended paper on the front. So yeah, we're just going to add those on. And then I have some other little things that I want to show you that I was playing with and that I will be adding into the journal. Tracy came out with a new kit. I believe it was the middle of this week. And it's called Hocus Potiony. And it's right up my alley. And I just can't wait to play with it. But there was 1 page of ephemera. And I just think that it includes, they're actually potion bottles, but they could be, if you wanted to, kind of construe them as ink or paint bottles. And so, yeah, I'm going to show you that page, and I'm going to be cutting them out. And if I can find a place to use them in this journal, I definitely want to do that because the colors are just so awesome. Okay, and let's just add this little paint palette and the brush on the front. Okay, and there we go. We have some decorations on the front of our cover. I hope you can see that. And that may not be all that goes on there because I've been playing with some ideas in my head for other little things. But let me move that aside. I bought a stamp set from All and Create. And her name is Crafty D. And if you look, she has some little paint, what do you call them? Paint tubes. And she has a little ink, ink pad and some little paintbrushes and a paint palette. And she's all set and ready to craft. And I think that I may be stamping her up and just including her on one of the pages in here just for fun. And then the other little thing I wanted to show you is when I was homesick the other day, I had wanted to do a rainbow of trees. I had seen Nicole Spohr do this on her channel. She's a card maker, and she was playing with the Tim Holtz bottle brush trees, stamps, and dies, and she had created a rainbow card using her inks and stuff and punching out, die cutting the trees. So what I wanted to do was to use some of these little trees in the book and create a rainbow of colors. Of course, a rainbow, what else is a rainbow going to be of? and use that maybe on one of the pages or maybe as a piece of ephemera. But I tried to get my Roy G. Biv colors, my red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet colors. And I just inked them up using my ink pads and made tons of them so that even after I do my little rainbow, maybe I can just put a little tree on a page in here or add it to a tag. But yeah, I just went to town and I took out all my inks and I used my watercolor paper and I inked up so many of these cool little trees, and they will be becoming a rainbow somewhere in the book. So yeah, I used my oxides and my inks, and we have just got so much fun stuff to play with. And you can see there's a couple of more in here, but I really just don't want to make you too crazy. All right, so that is something that's going to be going into the journal. Let me put all my little trees away and get them done. And then this is the page out of Tracy's Hocusy Potiony kit. She just released it, and it's like a I guess a fairy tale kind of moody, dark grimoire kind of kit looking thing. But look at these bottles. Aren't they perfect if you wanted to just assume that instead of being something like a witch's potion, that they could be different color inks and we could use them in the journal? I pulled it out and I was like, wow, those would be really awesome. And then I'm just going to put this aside because what I also wanted to show you, because I know that at the beginning of doing the Arty Arty, I had said that we're going to be working on 2 art journals, and I hope this is not going to glare too much. But this is the cover for the Bauhaus Journal. And I have been working on this for 2 days. And that may sound a little bit ridiculous, but this is the Medite journal kit that I purchased from Mike Deacon Art. And so I have applied some of the Bauhaus papers. This is what's left from the paper. I did order another pad, and I used Tim Holtz. Yes, I know this is Christmas tape, but don't the colors just go perfectly? I used the Tim Holtz linen tape to put the pieces together, and I have applied several coats of the Distress Collage matte medium. And yeah, and then I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and I bought these little, I'm hoping they're coming in clearly. There you go. These little corners, they're actually wood, they come from the wood pile section in Hobby Lobby, and they are actually corners that you would put onto a wooden box. But I have decided to use them as the corners on this journal. Okay, and I attached them using Loctite glue so that they would stay on permanently. And yeah, this took a while because I was having some problems with the glue, and the tape is just not staying stuck the way I want it to. But yeah, I'm working on it. But this is the Bauhaus Journal. And as I said in the video, which was a little bit of a mishmash, this folio was created from the Atelier des Arts paper pad from Stamperia. Let me flip it over for you. And I will be using the other Medite journal cover and creating another art journal out of that. So yeah. So there you have it. There's our little update on the Bauhaus Journal, which is glowing, I'm sorry. And here's our little Arty Arty journal. And so yeah, guys, we are set and ready to go and to use up this tin of ephemera that we have been creating together. So I hope you will stick around, even if you watch my silly video making the folio. And Okay, we got cut off, and that one was really weird. My phone just stopped. Okay, as I was saying, this is the Arty Arty Journal, and we will get it back to doing some stuff in here. I want to start making some pockets so that we can put all of those tags and all of those little spinnies and things that we created and start putting them into the journal and get this one done. And along with that, we're also going to be working in the Arty Arty Journal, the Arty Arty. This is the Bauhaus Journal. That was the Arty Arty Journal. We're going to be working in the Bauhaus Journal, which I intend to make 3 signatures in, and they are all going to be black cardstock because I just want to play in this one. And so, yeah, I will bring you guys along if you would like to see me play. I'm going to be cutting up the paper pads and cutting on some books and stuff and adding things to this too. Okay? Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It went a little bit better than the folio, the folio video, but you should go over and check it out because it really, if you can just get past all my bumbles, this really is a cute project and you will be able to figure out how to make it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm going to send you lots of love and hugs and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, everybody? Bye-bye for now. Thank you for watching. Take care.